but he's done well for Felda in the games that he has started, as Jas Azrin covers under pressure from Lazarus Kayambi. And buys the foul. Oh, Carroll wants to take it quickly, but from 10 yards in the wrong place, and Faiz Maslam would have been onto that. Sometimes when your player goes down, it can hinder things. Foot was high, no doubting it was a foul. Jas Hazrim up and about and ready, finds Thiago. On to Rafi Nagogani, both former Perak players. Rafi launches for Christy Jayaseelan. It's off the head of Matt Davis. Australian born but Malaysian international now. Faiz onto Amri. Sorry, Daniel Amie. Amri was looking for the touch through. Breaks to Zuhair. Sumare's made a run. Zarul Nizam. Angled pass picked off by Tasnim. Second ball to Faiz. Jas Azrim looking for Karel Amri to make the run, and Amri says, to my feet. Or just a little dink over the top. Don't make me stretch those hamstrings. They're not as supple as they used to be. Sumare's mazy dribble onto Davis. Oh, Karel Amri, faced by Goulon, who's a terrific player, Errol Goulon. And you can see very confident in his own ability as well. Amri was snapping at his heels, and Goulon happy to turn it back to his goalkeeper, Remzi Cheiros. Said Ramdani was the supposed recipient of a pass that was way overhit. Well, we saw yesterday in the match between Johor Darul Taksim and PJ City that the home side, with nothing really to play for, were very lackadaisical in possession, gave away the ball far more than they're used to, and motivation is a big part of the game of football. Again, the ball overplayed there by Azam. Easy for Thiago to pick up. When the teams met at the Felda Stadium in Jenka, in the middle of the jungle, still in the state of Pahang, it was a 3-1 victory for Pahang. Sprayed out wide. Looks for Christy Jayaseelan. Loves to run at his man, Christy. Goulon half clears, finds Zarul Nizam. It's too far from Zuhair and Daniel Amie. He's a very capable player, Daniel Amie. Part of the Malaysia side that made it through to the quarterfinals of the AFC Under-23 Championships at the start of 2018. There's Daniel once again. Don't expect goals in the first half between these two sides. Felda United score only 24% of their goals in the first 45 minutes. The majority coming when the game's just broken up a little bit in the second half. And even Pahang, they only score 35% of their goals in the opening 45 minutes. An impressive 27% coming in the last 15, as Lazarus Kayambi is just tugged back by Rafi Nagogani. He can't believe it. Didn't look to be an awful lot in it. There's a tug on the shirt. And seen to the naked eye. Clear on the replay. Sadil has the chance to curl this one in. Sumare and Goulon, an obvious target. Sadil looks for Errol Goulon. No Safwan at the back post. That's the job for Matt Davis. Zuhair, comfortably gathered by Noor Aslan Razali. Good effort from Zuhair Izzat. He scored the winner when Pahang beat Kedah earlier on in the year. Long ball over the top, and Christie is onside. And he looks in the middle where Carol Amri is claiming a handball, Carol Amri, against Errol Goulon. And Eschantoru also claims. But Amri is adamant that there was a hand there from Goulon. He's still wondering why it's not been given. Have a look at this when it comes in from Christie. Good early cross. Amri is waiting and... well, no, it's hit the back of the shoulder. But he is facing the wrong way. Misses the header, maybe off the top of the shoulder, which makes it just that little bit more difficult. Zubir Azmi, former Malaysia international, down the line. Zarul Nizam, another with Malaysian international caps. On to Muslim and Davis, another. And Azam, a current international. On to Samara, also part of the national squad. Sadil Ramdhani of Indonesia. Little shuffle outside. He often goes in on his left. That's well played by Tasnim. Davis. Azam. Sumare. Sumare driving. Thiago, fabulous tackle. The Brazilian has had an excellent season. And that'll be a free kick won by Kyril Amri very cleverly. Just lets the ball roll across him. Invites the contact which arrives. There's a real buzz in Malaysia about the World Cup and Asian Cup qualifying draw today, which paired them with UAE and Vietnam, Thailand, Indonesia. Oh, and Vietnam. It is a SEA Games or ASEAN Championships with the UAE as an invited team. Sumare, summarily dealt with by Thiago. That's over Azmi. Brilliant ball. Chanturu will run at Zubair. Daniel Amier Chanturu, who scored in a 1-1 draw against PKMP. You can see that the late equaliser against PKMP did Felda. And that may really, really hurt their prospects of staying up, because Pahang and Kedah are two formidable opponents in the last two matches of the season. Not that that's a great ball for Sumare to chase. Zuhair's getting an extended run in the team. He was in the 1-1 draw against Terengganu. Been involved 10 times already this season with that 1 goal to his name. Here's Azam. Looks ahead, but it's a crowded Felda midfield. They're making it difficult. Daniel Amier launches one for the pace of Chanturu. And look at the run of Christie in the middle as well. Chanturu, is there a cross? There is, but it's blocked by Zubair. But the two wingers for Felda, electrifying pace. And that's with Hadin Azman being injured as well. He's really selected well, as Nizam Jamil. He hasn't got a lot of money to play with. I believe the budget is half it was last year. But even so, he's picked up some young players like Tasnim who's played a lot of games at left back, and Faiz Maslam. Mix them with experienced pros. Daniel Amier is another youngster. Daniel's corner looks for Thiago. Davis clears. Rafi Nagogani can't get the shot away. And a free kick by Thiago as he clips the heels there of Mahamadou Samari. Zuhair closed down by Daniel Amier. Wriggles clear somehow. Azam. Sadil, lovely take. Faces Tasnim. Sadil goes on the outside, pulls it back beautifully. It's the goal for Lazarus Kayambi, but made by Sadil Ramdani.
Make a date, Saturday, 27th of July, the Shopee Piala FA Final. Perak versus Kedah, live on iPlace.
Lazarus Kayambi hasn't got too many goals since his mid-season signing, but that takes him up to 2 in the league. But it was beautifully made by Sadil Ramdani. Very often Sadil comes on the inside there, he trusts his right foot, puts in a delicious ball, old-fashioned wing play. When you look at Lazarus coming in, he's got the wrong side of Jadid. Jadid just caught short there. Kayambi's experience and the despairing effort of Noor Aslam. Not enough, 14 minutes gone. Kayambi's second goal of the season. Muslim disagrees, as you can hear, with the decision, but some good refereeing. Goes up Karol Nizam Kidam and just has a word. Karol Aswan, sorry. Just has a word. I think he's dead right. There is no touch. Amri has bought that one completely. It's a free kick in a decent area. Goulon will try to dominate, but Thiago is strong in the air. Karol Amri, we know, has got a big leap. That's easy for Remzi Cheiros. Poor free kick coming in from Jas Azrin. Really is wasted. That is nothing more than catching practice for Remzi Cheiros. Pahang unbeaten all season. In fact, unbeaten for over 12 months in all competitions here at the Darul Makmur. Muslim into Kayambi. Turns and faces Rafi, little nutmeg. Sumare. Thiago makes a back for him. Sumare goes over the top. Free kick in a nice area for Pahang. I don't think it's the foul, I think it's the fall for Mahamadou Sumare. Lovely nutmeg as Rafi is pulled out wide. It is a lovely pass. That's just Kayambi. Well, maybe there was a bit more intent than first seemed likely from that Thiago challenge. Four points from their last 2 matches have given Felda a chance to survive. Azam's ball looks for Goulon. Heads just wide. Such a big target. Most teams try to double team on Errol Goulon. "31 years of age now, 18th appearance of the season. Chantoru's done well to find Christie. Amri in the middle. Gets past Azam. Still Christie. It's not a bad cross. Put away for a corner kick by Zubair. No Felda player around him, but no communication. You can fully understand why Zubair is saying, talk to me, somebody. If I can let her run, tell me. But if I don't know, I've got to play safe, and that's what he's done there. Daniel Amier with the corner. It's over Remzi and over Christie as well. Matches last night, the remarkable victory for PJ City against Johor, ending a long unbeaten run in league games anyway, at home, and also breaking the opportunity of a second unbeaten season for Johor Darul Taksim. That was last night. Also PKNS drawing with Malacca, 1 each. Here's Sadil Ramdani. Looks in the mood tonight, Sadil. Only contributed the 1 goal this season, Sadil Ramdani. That came in the opening game of the season as well. But this now is 20th appearance. Davis looks for the aforementioned Sadil Ramdani. Davis again. Azam. Matt Davis continues to play forward. That's come off the Aussie bomb. Sumare dispossessed expertly by Rafi Nagogani, and then he wins the throw-in. 20 minutes gone. 14th minute goal by Lazarus Kayambi, separating the sides. And then Tasnim can't take the ball. Just look bottom left. Nizam Jamil. Shoulders a little bit slumped at the moment. He's looking for some inspiration from his side. Helped in by Sumare. The volley is an interesting one that will actually go out for a throw-in on the far side. I think it was Zuhair. Indeed, it was coming in. The shape of the body was very good from Zuhair. Have a look at him just at the top of your screen. As Sumare puts it in, and maybe he can go for a header there. But that is not one for the show reel for Zuhair Ezat. Flag stays down. Just behind Daniel Amri. Tiago can hit them. It may seem ambitious, but he's hit the target several times this season from a long way out, Tiago Junior. Now then, Sadil once again running at Tasnim. Kayambi has really been boosted by his goal. There's a little bit more zip in his running. He always is an honest runner. The Namibian striker, formerly of Kelantan. Davis couldn't pick out the pass for Lazarus. Amri leaves it short. Goulon thinks of a strike. Errol Goulon. And be deflected over the top for a corner kick. We can see Noor Aslan saying, listen, we've got to stop Gulon getting these shots away because we know he's got the power. Like a Rolls Royce, just ease his way in and comes off the back of Jas Azrin. Corner kick, Azam, who strikes a lovely ball. Pahang scored 3 times from set plays in a recent game against PKNS here. Not this time. Second chance though for Noor Aslan for Azam to curl this one in. It's behind everybody, dealt with by Faiz. Onto Amri, dispossessed by Lazarus Kayambi, the goal scorer. Kayambi again. Azam, 3 in the box. Gulon slides it in, won back by Zarul Nizam. Zubair, Sumare, Zubair, Sumare, looking for a chance to get himself clear. Sadil Ramdani onto his left. Sadil, shot was deflected. Good defending in the end from Tasnim Fitri. But Sadil, this is as well as I've seen the Indonesian striker play. Muslim Ahmad can go back to his goalkeeper. Chooses not to. Good footballer, Muslim. Kayambi holds it up well under pressure from Rafi. If he looks left, he's got Zuhair. There is Zuhair. Zubair racing down the outside. Zubair looks up. 3 in the penalty area. The cross, though, is blocked away. And Zarul Nizam's effort is comfortable for Noor Aslan. Delicious kick from Noor Aslan. Carol Amri. Good tackle from Muslim. But what distribution from Noor Aslan Razali. Pahang crowd, as is their wont, are coming in late. It's a lot fuller now than it was earlier on. Amri, see the way he just tries to skip away from Muslim, who commits to the challenge. Good athlete, Muslim. Not a great ball, though, from him there. Zuhair was looking for just a chance to run. Christie. Felda won here in August 2016 in the Liga Super. 3-0 on those occasions, different days. Felda en route to second place in the league. There's a lot more money around the club in those days. Chantoru just looking to lift that in. A great run from Faiz Mazlan from midfield, getting up in advance of Carol Amri. And even though they're struggling near the bottom, Nizam Jamil has unearthed several good young players, the likes of Faiz Mazlan, the likes of Tasnim, Daniel Amier, Jadid at right back. Looks for the ball forward, and Chantoru can score! The pace of S. Chantoru. Straight ball over the top. Ramsey J. Ross a little bit slow off his line. S. Chantoru anything but slow. We spoke about the pace earlier on, that both he and Christy Jaiseelan possess.
27th of July, the Shopee Piala FA Final. Perak versus Kedah, live on iFlix.
S. Chantoru, goals in back-to-back games. Just a long ball over the top, expecting Ramsey to be on the edge of his penalty area. If it's Helmi Elisa, the normal goalkeeper, he would be. But you just look, Ramsey, he's back on his 6-yard box, late to come out. You've really got to point at the goalkeeper there. Pahang do play a high line. That is a feature of their game, and that should be meat and drink for the goalkeeper. But Chanturu says, thank you very much. Goals in back-to-back games. Straight away, Sadil helps it in. Cleared by Thiago. Davis. Gambi. Comfortable for Nur Aslan. That's just Kayambi. Works terrifically hard. Caught in glorious Technicolor. As we have a look at the Kayambi effort. Well, Ramsey Ross has only come into the Pahang side in the last 2 or 3 weeks. And certainly in commentary with Stanley Bernard Samuel, Stan often talks about Ramsey Ross's starting position. Certainly his starting position there. He took a step back, he was on his 6-yard line, and by the time Chanturu got the ball, it was in his penalty area.